Vlog Pro Expo. My name is Tracy Timberlake, beauty and lifestyle vlogger under the name Dazzle Diaries on YouTube. I get asked a lot of questions about lighting, in particular lighting for vlog videos such as this one. So if you're starting a vlog or are interested in knowing what all those measurements mean on those light bulbs, then this may be the video for you. So first let's talk about what types of light bulbs are available. The first one would be your typical incandescent light bulb. This is what you would see in most people's homes. It's used in lamps, ceiling fixtures, wall sconces. They come in several different shapes and sizes, several different types of lights. You can see bright white, light white, daylight. You can also find them frosted, such as this one, or clear colored. Another type of incandescent light would be a halogen light. This is a small version of what you would normally see. These typically aren't used inside the homes because the bigger they are, the more heat they produce. So you'll normally see a halogen light bulb used outside, in outdoor lighting, garage lighting. To use these to light up a room would make the room very, very hot, and it would make it very difficult to film. The next type of light bulb is a CFL light. These are used in the more recent past because they're more cost efficient and environmentally friendly than the incandescent light. Basically, they take up a lot less energy to produce the same amount of light. They also come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. This is a typical spiral CFL light that you can use for lamps and such, but they also come in overhead lighting, strip lighting, tube lighting, and etc. Finally, you have the LED. If you look inside of this little fixture here, you will see that there are 4 little tiny light bulbs, and 4 light bulbs will produce a lot of light in an LED. Now, LEDs can come in several different shapes, several different sizes. They can come in light bulb form, they can come in panel form, and most of the time they'll contain more than just one little light bulb. LEDs are great because they produce a ton of light, but they also can take up a lot of energy depending on how many LED bulbs you have. But they are more efficient than the incandescent light, and they don't produce as much heat as the incandescent light bulb. Now here I have an empty light bulb box. Now on the box you'll see what looks like sort of a nutrition label for light bulbs. Now as you can see on the lighting facts box you will see brightness, which measures lumens, light appearance, which measures the kelvins, and energy used, which measures the watts. So let's take a closer look at what some of those terms actually means. Watts is the energy it takes for the light to actually function. So how much energy are you using and how much energy are you actually paying for? That's what you're looking at when you see watts. So the more watts, the more energy it's actually using. The great thing about CFL lights and LED lights, and the reason why they're starting to replace incandescent light bulbs, is because they use a lot less wattage to produce the same amount of light. The next measurement you'll see is lumens. Lumens measures the brightness of a light. So obviously the higher the amount of lumens, the brighter the light is actually going to be. So let's take a look at the final measurement, which is kelvins. For vloggers such as myself, you want to film using the truest form of light possible. Now the best light there actually is sunlight. This is going to give you the true RGB color. Unfortunately, we can't always film using daylight. Sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's rainy, sometimes you don't have a window to shoot with. And so for those reasons, you want to get a light bulb that's going to imitate daylight as closely as possible. Now what you want to make note of when you're looking at kelvins is that the lower number of kelvins, the more amber tone, the more yellowy orange base the light will actually be. The higher number in kelvins, the more true to daylight it will be, and the more blue toned it will start to lean. So sometimes on light bulb labels you'll see soft white or bright white. Those Kelvin ratings are usually a lot lower than something that says daylight. Daylight Kelvin measurements usually start around 5,000 and can go up from there. I actually use lights that are 5,500 Kelvin, and that produces the light that you're seeing right now. If you want to take a look at my actual lighting setup, I will put part 1 of the video down below so that you can click it and see how my lights are actually set up for this vlog video. So I hope that was helpful and you got some good tips and tricks on how to understand lighting for your vlog. If you have any questions, leave those down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Depending on, the type of light that you get. So first you're gonna need is clamp lights. I have 2 clamp lights, and you'll see those. I have 2 clamp lights that Tony got from Home Depot. If you don't know what clamp lights are, just go to Wet n Wild has, and this is one in their permanent collection, so you can go to Walgreens or whatever and find this. But it has a whole bunch of neutral shades here, and then some deeper shades that are more olive based on that side.